right. So, can you just tell me what's your name, where you're from, and what type of content do you make?
I'm Roland Baker. I'm from Louisiana, and I make travel content. I also do like UGC work, lifestyle, and I'm trying to get into fashion as well.
Okay, fashion.
Yeah,
All right. So, have you done any modeling before?
no modeling, but I do like put some nice clothes
Yeah.
on, and so I just want to just do more branding work of just showing different styles, whether it's suit and tie all the way down to just streetwear. So yeah.
Okay. So, how did you get into traveling, and what type of traveling do you like to do?
Okay, so I got into traveling. Well, I've always traveled with my family. So I traveled with my dad, all over the United States.
Mhm.
And so actually, I stopped traveling a little bit after he passed.
Okay.
And so I had a friend who wanted me to go see him in Hawaii. And so that kind of really, once I went to Hawaii to see him, I was like, you know what, I kind of like this. And,
Yeah.
I want to, do more. But the travel that I like to do usually has three elements. It's adventure, it's culture rich, and it has some type of luxury to it.
Okay, so you got a little bit of coin.
Yeah,
So can you tell me like the safest place that you felt outside of United States as a black man traveling abroad?
I would have to say Mexico. There's different parts of Mexico. Merida, Mexico sticks out to me.
Okay.
That I had no issues. I'm talking about, we have sometimes we are taught, that if an area doesn't look well,
Mhm.
that is not safe. And
Yeah.
then even at that place was one of the safest places to be at. But I would say Mexico so far. I've always been very embraced.
Mhm.
I've stayed in different parts, Oaxaca, Guerrero, and even in the Riviera Maya,
Okay.
and I've never had any issues.
That's very good. So as a black man, what can you say to other black men that feel like, oh well, it's fine where I live. I really don't need to go outside of my comfort zone. Like what else is there to see in the
Historically,
world?
black men do not travel, and I'm
Mhm.
a big advocate of you need to get out
Mhm.
and see the world. There's so much that you learn about yourself.
Mhm.
There's so much that you actually unlearn about where you've been living in, especially in the States,
Mhm.
that you cannot experience unless you go for yourself.
Right.
Where you get to meet. Also, like meeting other black men. So, like, when I was in Colombia, I was mistaken for Afro-Colombian. Um, and that was all love. One of my favorite places to go is the Cayman Islands, and actually to talk to the Caymans, learn the history that the Cayman Islands was actually under Jamaican rule, and then it was split out from there. And so it's pretty dope, and just to see other people like you and to be celebrated for who you are, and you don't have to really think about actually, you know, any type of a simulation or just safety. So.
Well, I thank you for talking to me today. And if you're watching this video, just know that black people are global.
Yes, indeed.